Good.
Good.
So you said after the game you weren't really sure what was going on. Just you were off and you didn't know why. After you looked at the film, could you figure it out?
It usually pertains to my footwork. Footwork. Timing of it's good. Just got to work on a couple things, and was quick on a couple throws, I think that it's nothing that I have to really be worried about. I've made a lot of throws, and I can just hang it in there a little bit longer and just complete the ball. You're just playing pitch and catch. That's all.
Do you find when your footwork's off that the ball tends to sail?
That's usually the case with any quarterback or anybody who's throwing anything. I think just having a great balance and just having great footwork all the time, and that's what I work on. That's what I try to focus on every day. So I'm looking forward to that.
What's the key to keeping that consistent from week to week?
Just keep practicing. Just keep doing what I'm doing, and keep learning and keep studying as much as I can.
If it happens this week or whenever it happens, how much is life easier for you when Max Unger's back in the lineup?
Well, to have a Pro Bowl center in there, Max Unger, he makes a difference. He's a great football player, one of the best centers in the National Football League. So he does a great job. He communicates extremely well. He's phenomenal. I think the other guys have really done a great job of stepping up, though. You think about Lewis, you think about Schilling, the things that they've had to do, and to step into our offense and to make some calls and to make sure that we're in the right spot, and then me adjust some calls and make sure that everything is in order. I think they've done a tremendous job, and they played some great football for us, and that's gonna be huge for us down the road too. To have guys in terms of Lewis and have guys like Schilling to be able to step into the game and have no hesitation, have no fear. That's big for us.
Those meetings that you have with Max, when you talk about how you guys kind of look over the calls and film, how much does that help that you're both seeing the same thing?
Well, it's huge that the quarterback and center see the same thing, and Max and I definitely have that relationship. Same with Schilling and Lewis too as well. We all meet together on Fridays and during the week too, on Wednesdays and Thursday mornings. But Fridays is kind of our alone time where we just kind of study as much as we can and go through each clip. And so we'll be ready to go, and I'm excited about it.
When you look at the Giants, Russell, you not go back that far since they've changed quite a bit since even last year.
Well, I always go back. I always try to look back in terms of just trying to figure out, what type of calls they were making, what we did well, what didn't work so well, where we could have been better. So yeah, of course I watched the games. I watched the last year's game, the year before, or 2 years before actually. And then, getting ready for this game, you just study as much as you can. You watch all the third downs, you watch the red zone, you watch all their blitz, packages, and just study as much as you can. So that way, when you see them, bringing pressure from the right or from the left, you know what it looks like.
Is their most recent game any more important than one that's less recent? In other words, Monday night game indicate anything that matters, or do you have to all consider?
Well, I always think that the most recent game you play, it shows what you guys can do and what you can't do sometimes, but it doesn't show everything. For us, for example, on offense, we didn't have our best game, but we've had a lot of great games, so I think that they're a great football team. They have a lot of great players on that side of the ball. You think about their leader in the secondary in terms of role. Roger Camardi's a good football player too as well, and he's made a lot of plays. We played him in the Super Bowl. He's got a lot of speed. You think about their front seven. They have a lot of athletic guys on the D line, and so for us, we're just going to be we're going to be on our stuff and make sure we're executing. Our attention to detail is going to be on point. And more than anything in terms of our offense, the tempo is really important for us. Staying on schedule, getting everybody moving, making sure we're not getting penalties, because a lot of times we'll get a big play and then we have to bring it back for whatever reason. So we have to make sure that we eliminate that and keep doing what we do best.
What